Hey, it's night, and welcome back to Nay's Little Garden Home. So we're gonna start some seeds. I got these cheap little plant tags to use to write on them so I don't forget what is what. Not a fence. Okay. So grab your drink and a snack. We're gonna talk. We're gonna move in silence for a little bit. We're gonna do what we gotta do. I wanna start some herbs because you can really grow herbs indoors and I'm not even considered like thinking about anything moving outside. I want to grow some herbs to have in my house so I can start snipping. Sometimes some of them might end up moving out if they survive till that time. I have here from my mom's stash of her sage. So I have this one and this one. I kind of let them get very dry, so I don't know if they're gonna make it. We're gonna see. Let's hope. All right. So I'm gonna go, let's look into the herbs first. All right, so I think I am gonna attempt to start a spicy pepper too. Mind me dropping stuff. Let's just do these things first. So I have here, I don't need to start sage. So let's try to do some oregano. Some thyme, some sweet Italian basil, marjoram, and rosemary. Yeah, let's do those first. Oh my gosh, I feel like I just pulled out a billion and one seeds. Okay. So this is what we're working with. We're gonna fill these up. Obviously the two ones that have the sage cuttings in there are gonna be left alone. So I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, I'm gonna go that way. How am I gonna make this work? You're gonna come out for a minute. So this way. So everything's gonna get 3. I'm gonna come out for a minute. Let's go in with rosemary first. So I'm gonna put a couple, these rosemary seeds are small. So small. So I'm gonna put about 3 per section. I'm gonna go back here first. All right. So these require light, and they were saying that you should soak these seeds. I have not done that for 6 hours before. So we'll see if these even pop up. What I'm gonna do is wet them now, and I will keep my eye on them. For sure. So that was rosemary. What did I just do? Okay. I'm only gonna write rosemary on one of these and then put it in the front because I'm gonna remember. Rosemary. gonna put the date as well. So, well, if y'all wanna see, I'll put it like this. A little chicken scratch. Actually, it's gonna go deeper, so it really doesn't matter. Okay, there we go. Next, let's do, I'll write it out first. Italian basil. Now, you could also very easily take your behind to like something like a Trader Joe's or maybe even your local grocery store, and they'll have starts of some of these plants because they know you can grow them indoors quite easily. I'm gonna just sprinkle 3 or 4. Maybe even a little more for sugar goose and gigs. Okay. That's done. Next, let's do thyme. So all of these are gonna require light to germinate. So I'll turn on I'm gonna put this on the top shelf, and try to do my new light. And oh my gosh, these are very small, and see what that does for them. Okay. Cause it's looking like everything needs some light. So we got thyme and then oregano next. So I'm gonna write them both out. Okay. And this is thyme right here. And oregano, so that's going right here. So this is the Greek oregano. This is perennial from zones 5 to 9. Balls on skirt. These are even smaller. Okay. And then the last herb is the marjoram. These also need light to germinate and some heat. I'm gonna take the heat mat out and put this on the heat mat. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna put it on the heat mat because the herbs are the main character of this starting, but it might harm some of the lettuce by doing that. So we're gonna see how we can make that work, but I'm gonna go into this pink cells here. Write this out. Oops. I dropped it. Now, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna take I have this bin I'm gonna show you. Okay. Of extra soil that I also put some bone meal and blood meal in. I'm just gonna take just the barest hint and just a little, because I like what? Just a little over everything that I just planted. So they just get a pinch of soil. It does need light to germinate. I will turn on my thing, but just a little bit. Where's the water? So I did end up getting some lavender leaves that smelled so lovely this past year. I'm hoping the lavender comes back. I do believe it is one that comes back from my zone. I'm saying that because I will be starting some more stuff. Actually, I can just go ahead and show y'all. Yeah, hold on. Some of y'all are gonna be like, duh, girl. But I've been using distilled water for the past couple weeks for our humidifiers in the house. And I find the bacteria, like from moldish nastiness stuff, is not growing like that. And I cannot believe I have not been doing this before. Because I ended up having to buy some new ones from last year. Because last year's was a mess. Anyway, they are not super clear. I've seen people still manage to grow stuff with these. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna get another 2 or 4 more today, and those will most definitely, they might not even make it through this, they probably won't make it to the new year, right? So I'll probably have 6 to 10 of these. I am going to winter sow a sugar ton of things. Now the difference is I am gonna put these on the side of my house. Now the side of my house gets day sun, like, did I just say day sun? Be for real right now. The side of my house gets morning sun. My actual backyard actually gets afternoon sun. I don't want y'all to be scared when you hear people say, oh, morning sun's the best. That's what you want to grow in. Because if you can't, you can't. It is what it is. And with my afternoon sun, my plants still grow, right? But I'm going to put this for the morning sun area and see what it do. My deck just, it's fine. Anyway. So I'm collecting these. I just want to let you know. So if I'm pre-warning you, start collecting these. And that could be from anything. If you get milk in jugs, if you get water. I actually have one somewhere of an actual gallon of water or half a gallon of water, something. And it's like clear. So I'll grow in that one too and see what it do. I'm going to start a ton of different like flowers, some of them edible, and some of them not so edible. I will be attempting to grow my own dandelions. Okay, I know in theory there's dandelions everywhere and you should just be plucking those dandelions. I also feel like things just be going on the floor and I don't want I know you can just wash it, but I would feel better. I have the dandelion seeds. It came in like a pack of something I got for Christmas, so I might as well use them, you know what I mean? But lavender, dandelion, purple cone flower, zinnias, marigolds. I'm listing flowers that I will grow. I don't know if they can all be winter sown, but whatever I can winter sow, I will winter sow for sure. I don't know if this is gonna happen this year, but I really think I might enjoy trying to grow roses that I can cut my own rose hips from. Now I do have rose petals that are for like drinking, and I've drank them in tea. They have a very light flavor that is perfectly fine for me to consume with other things like chamomile and stuff. I want like my whole front to be covered in chamomile and rose petals, like roses, excuse me. I feel like I want that. Am I gonna go in the front and pick that chamomile though and consume it? Am I gonna go in the front and pick that rose and consume it? I don't know. So many cars drive by with their exhaust. I don't know. I know everything is technically tainted, but I don't know. So I'm gonna also grow it in my backyard where I feel like it's a little bit better, and then consume them that way. So I still have that to say. Look forward to the video where we're gonna winter sow a bunch of stuff. And I might even use one, because I'm gonna have so many, where I might even attempt to do one with tomato seeds and or pepper seeds, one of them, right? I know some people are like, that's not gonna work, girl. I have had things pop up that shouldn't have popped up, and I remember I had planted them the year before. So what does that mean? I mean, that's the purpose, right? If we weren't if an animal were to go ahead and eat off the tomato and got some seeds, poop the seeds out, they would potentially pop up the following year. So I want to see how that goes, and if those plants end up stronger than the ones that I start in my house to plant out. We're gonna see how that goes. I just feel like, why not? I have the extra seeds. Let's try some fun stuff. Let's keep going. Oh my gosh, the time is already, chilling with you is just so much fun. It would just, time just be flying. Let's go ahead and do some greens. I'm gonna put these away. Put stuff away as you go. This way you don't feel like you have mad cleaning to do afterwards. All right, no, that's okay. I'm gonna do just some actual, what is open? Okay, this is open. This is most definitely been open forever. I wonder if that's gonna even pop up. This is open. All right, Savannah, slow down. This is open, and I'm still going. Really? This is open. Okay, that's it. Calm down. Okay. So, I've had this for a long time. This is the Little Hero F1 container baby leaf spinach. We're gonna go ahead and take up I just want to kind of finish this off, to be honest with you. How many is in here? A lot. Why didn't I plant any of these this past year? So they're much bigger seeds. I'm gonna do 2 rows of this and put about 3 seeds per thing, because like I said, they are old. Actually, I'm gonna do 4 just to be extra safe. All right, this is gonna go out in the garden as well. I'm gonna empty this somewhere. This might be a green stock of greens, straight greens, because this half it done off. I'm fairly certain this is 2020. Oh no, this says packed for 2025. How is it possible? Oh, I might have bought it at the end of 2024, maybe. They had already put out the 2025 seeds. I was like, I've had these forever. I have to take this then. Why is this open, you ask? I don't know. Let me look at it. Better. Guys, I've been shopping for presents since like Halloween, and I'm basically done. Is anyone else on that boat? Or girl, have you not even started? Ooh, jump scare. Okay. I'm gonna just go ahead, and I have a little chopstick here. And I'm gonna just put, these are ones that you don't just leave. Ooh, I'm on the wrong section. I'm like, where are they? Right here. Push them down. I find gardening to be so fun and stressful at the same time. Like, I'd be like, grow! But while I'm actually doing the gardening, it's honestly my peace. Does anybody else feel like that? I also have 3 under 6, so that could also be it, because when I come out here, I come by myself. But I think gardening is so much fun. I think the creation of things brings a lot of us just joy. I mean, it's just a great thing to be able to say you helped make this become a thing. I didn't write any of these. Slow down. Let's do, this is the Little Hero baby spinach. All right. We will be coming together to figure out in this month of December when we are going to start things for next year. If you're gonna start things indoors, we're gonna figure that out together. I'm still gonna do things a little early. I did things hella early last year. I mean, I did have success, so I really could do it again and be just fine, but probably won't. But I'm still gonna have things early. Look at this. Isn't this so pretty? This is the Lola Rosa leaf lettuce. This is also container friendly. what I'm gonna end up doing is buying like bag soil. I have a bunch of grow bags that I haven't even put soil in, so I'll be able to go get soil and warm it up a little bit and then put them in there and then put it in the greenhouse and probably add like a row cover to it and see if those will pop up, because it says it's cold tolerant, so we'll see. Lola Rosa. And they're just so pretty. Wait, is this supposed to get pushed down? Because I'm about to do that. No, I can push it down like I thought. Lola, what's the time? Oh, guys, we gotta go. Lola Rosa lettuce. Y'all, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna plant this bib head butter lettuce, which is also container friendly, this arugula, and this marvel of 4 seasons. I'll be right back and I'm gonna show you after. All right, all done. I've watered everything in. I'm gonna show you what I'm working with. We didn't actually do anything with this today, so I'm gonna take this off this tray. I have another tray I'm gonna put that on so I can put this sage on here, but this is it. Ta-da! And I'm just going to probably leave this here in my room. We're gonna get sun in about an hour streaming in here and let this chill out and vibe out until I can get this light set up, which might be in the next hour. We're gonna see what time it is. Anyway, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button and join the fam. We're talking all things gardening and baking and cooking and honestly, any and everything to do with food. So yeah, join the family and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.